We're on SAT Practice Test 8, Math Section 2, Question 22. Supposed to be the hardest question on the entire test. Guys, this problem is a gift. It's hard, but it's not that hard. Got a poll. The table shows the results of the poll. A total of 803 voters selected at random were asked which candidate they would vote for in the upcoming election. According to the poll, if 6,424 people voted in the election, by how many votes would Angel Cruz be expected to win? So what are we looking for? Just write something down that makes sense to you. Guys, this problem is a ratio. And ratios are really easy if you use a ratio box. Ratio box has 3 rows. There's the ratio, there's the multiplier, which is the key to the whole thing, and then there's the real world. So what are we taking the ratio of? Cruz and Smith. And then a ratio box always has a total. I'm going to put in some lines here to make it easier for us to look at. I don't know that you need them. All right, what do we know? Cruz ratio is 483. The ratio is the poll. Smith ratio is 320. And they tell us the total, but that's just Cruz and Smith added up, 803. In order for a ratio box to work, you got to know something about the real world, and you always will. What do we know about the real world? It's the total. 6,424 is the total number of votes. So the multiplier is the same across the ratio. How can you multiply and get from 803 to 624? You divide to find out, it's 8. So for Cruz, you're going to multiply 483 times 8. That's 3864. And for Smith, you're going to multiply 320 times 8. That's 2560. So you got all the information you need by how many votes is Cruz going to win. It's obviously going to be subtracting these two numbers. I know you're going to use your calculator. You really don't need to here. It's 1304. That's the answer. It's B. And hey man, good job. You're done with SAT Practice Test 8.